Tryon Edwards wrote, "To murder character is as truly a crime as to murder the body. The tongue of the slanderer is brother to the dagger of the assassin." On his blog, Rafe Mair writes, "I don't want Christian principles. I want decent decisions based upon justice for all and sound judgment in the public interest. But does that, for my vote, exclude the deeply religious?" he asks. And then he answers his own question. Yes, I don't want criminal law or social laws or human rights based upon fundamentalists' notion of Christian principles. Indeed, I don't want government by people who, in order to get political support, must pander to the religious right. Note that in these statements, Mr. Mair makes some questionable assumptions. One, that Christian principles are incompatible with decent decisions and equal justice for all. Two, that Christian equals fundamentalist. Three, that Christians in politics must pander to the religious right, a term liberally used by leftists to malign all people of faith. Rafe Mair similarly criticized Carrie Simpson, actually comparing her to Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan, and alleging that she had written him a letter in which she accused him of defending pedophiles, which she denies. But in an online Thai opinion piece dated October 22nd, 2007, Mair himself wrote, "When, oh when, are we going to understand that pedophiles are sick people and should be treated as patients and quarantined until doctors can state that it's safe to release them? Putting them through the justice system," he writes, "merely ensures that they will be back on the street uncured." In short, he does not believe that pedophiles should be prosecuted for their crimes, but should be medically treated, even though psychological and psychiatric professionals state emphatically that a very low percentage of pedophiles will respond to therapy. Rafe Mair is a lawyer, former politician, political commentator, and broadcast personality in British Columbia. He often labels his own opinions as facts, even though sometimes they are diametrically opposed to the real facts, and sometimes, to back up his so-called facts, he lies. His political career began in 1975 when he was elected as a social credit MLA for Kamloops. He held that seat and also served as Minister of Health and then as Minister of Education until he retired from politics in 1981. During the patriation of the Constitution of Canada in 1981 and 82, he was BC's chief delegate on constitutional matters. In 1981, he left government to become a talk show host. Rafe soon landed the coveted morning commute time slot on CKNW radio. But despite high ratings, he was fired in June of 2003 after scandalous allegations were made public involving a female producer also employed at CKNW. So Rafe then moved to CKBD, an oldies music station. His morning talk show there ended in late 2005, after which he became a regular commentary guest on Omni Television's current affairs program, The Standard. Mair contributed 3 commentaries a week until January 2006, when the commentary segment of the program was deleted. However, he has continued his relationship with The Standard, guest hosting the program from time to time. He remains active as a regular columnist for a chain of community newspapers and for the online magazine, The Tyee, and he often appears as a political commentator for several broadcast outlets, including CBC Radio. An avid fisherman, he has been an outspoken critic of salmon farming in BC. Although he has usually been considered politically conservative, Mair's views have been very liberal on environmental and social issues. Disillusioned with the three biggest federal parties, he has supported the Green Party, but he more commonly supports individual candidates rather than parties, including Sven Robinson, the NDP MP, who was convicted of stealing an expensive diamond ring for his partner. Rafe Mair was the principal spokesperson for Save Our Rivers, a group organized to fight private run-of-river hydroelectric development, and he is currently a contributor to the Common Sense Canadian, a news and opinion internet site, and he also hosts a quasi-religious television program called The Search. Next time on Drive for Justice, we'll have a look at the happy years. I'm Ron Gray.